Assalamu alaikum. Again, I'm here to continue my topic, transport system. In our last session, in our last video, we have discussed about the structure of the route, because we have started the concept of the transport and we have connected the need of transport through the need of transport with the structure of the routes, right? In our last video, I'm just going to connect it with this over here in this session. We have discussed about the structure of route. In the structure of route, again there were three parts, and there was an important part that was a root hair cell. And over there I have discussed this thing, that why there is a need of the root hair cells to just increase the surface area, because more surface area always favors the more and more diffusion, more and more gases exchange, more and more transportation over there. Okay? Now over here, we are going to continue this topic, transport system in plants. Over here, to just understand the concept of the movement or transport of the molecules of the water molecules or mineral molecules, okay, in the plants, before understanding that concept, you must understand the two processes of transport over here, okay. There are mainly two important processes, passive transport and active transport. Before going to discuss this active transport and passive transport, I just want to clear this thing, that is, it is not mainly occur in the plants. It also occur in animals as well, or you can say it mainly occur generally in all living species, okay, in all living organisms body, right? So, what is passive transport and what is active transport? Passive transport, the term says passive. When the molecules are moving from the higher concentration to the lower concentration, or you must understand this concept, or just learn this keyword, along the concentration gradient. It is very, very important to just understand this concept of the passive transport, that the molecules are moving, the movement of the molecules from the higher concentration to the lower concentration, that is along the concentration gradient, is known as passive transport, okay. So in passive transport, we can divide over here, there are two processes again takes place, that is the diffusion and osmosis. You can say for the two types of the passive transport, that is diffusion and osmosis, okay. Okay, just over here I just want to further clear this concept. When the molecules are moving from the higher concentration to lower concentration, that is along the concentration gradient, so there is no need of energy, there is no need of ATP over here, okay. No need of ATP, no need of energy over here, because the molecules are moving from higher concentration to lower concentration. I just want to discuss a simple example over here, that when you are have any gas in this room, so when the molecules are moving from, just spray any gas over here, so the movement of the gaseous molecules over here from the higher concentration to the lower concentration takes place. This is basically the passive transport. No need of energy over here, because the molecules are moving along the concentration gradient. But in opposite, completely opposite over here, there is active transport. Why we are saying active transport? Because there is a need of ATP, need of energy, okay. Why we are saying need of energy? Because the molecules are moving against the concentration gradient over here along the concentration gradient, but in active transport we are saying against the concentration gradient, against the concentration gradient. So when we are saying against the concentration gradient, that the molecules are moving from the lower concentration to the higher concentration, because when we are applying something force over there, when we are applying something against the concentration gradient, so you need the ATP, you need the energy, okay. So for this concept, transport in the plants, transportation, you please understand this concept about the two processes of the transport system, that is the active transport and passive transport, okay. So in plants, there are mainly two important raw materials, water molecules and the minerals over there. So uptake water from the soil. In last video, we have discussed about this thing, that The root structure is there. It is a very complex structure. Root hairs were there, and it just favors the transport system. It just favors the diffusion process over there. When we are talking about the water molecules, so just learn this concept that in passive transport, the osmosis type will come in always in the water, because osmo means water. Okay? So whenever you are going to discuss the concept of the movement of the water, so always the first one important process comes, that is the osmosis. Okay? And you know very well osmosis is a type of the passive transport, that is movements are moving from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. Okay? So the uptake water from the soil, that is that the roots are absorbing the water from the soil to the rest of the plant. So yes, osmosis takes place because in the soil when you are watering them, so the molecules are moving from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. Okay? So over here again it's a process takes place, because when you are saying that the roots having the root hair cells, so they are absorbing the water molecules and they are transporting. The roots are absorbing the water molecules, it give it to the xylem vessels. Okay, because it's a vascular plant, and vascular plant has a xylem and phloem. I hope that you have a concept of the xylem and phloem. Xylem transport the water molecules, while phloem transport the mineral molecules, or you can say the transport the food from the leaf to rest of the plant. Okay, so the xylem is responsible to transport the water and mineral molecules from the soil. Okay, so the root hairs are absorbing this water and minerals from the soil, give it to the root cells, then root cells give it to the xylem vessels, and then xylem will give to the rest of the plant. Okay, to the leaves, to the flowers, to the stem. Now when we are talking about the mineral transport, over here there's a concept come diffusion. Diffusion, why we are saying diffusion, or you can say the active transport also come. Diffusion again is a type of the passive transport, that is the movements are moving from the higher concentration to the lower concentrations. Again minerals will be transported from the soil. So the soil is from the roots, through the roots, it just getting the minerals from the soil, it absorbing by the help of the root hair cells and give it to the xylem vessels. But it is again a process come, that is the diffusion process. Okay. What is the major difference between the osmosis and diffusion? Both are type of the passive transport, but a very little difference comes that osmosis, the term says water. So a very little difference says that osmosis always cover the water molecules, the term covers water molecules, but when we are saying diffusion, so it covers the gases. Okay, gases, or you can say minerals. So gases are when gases are, you are talking about the gases, always come the term diffusion, but when you are talking about the water, so the term comes osmosis. Alright, I have written over here about the active transport as well. When in the soil, over here, when the molecules are lesser, but in the roots the minerals are in higher concentration, again you are moving the molecules from the low to high, that is against the concentration gradient. So in this case the active transport, you are talking about the active transport. But when the concentration is high in the soil and it moving towards the roots, and over here it is low, so you are talking about the diffusion. So please understand this concept about the high to low. So it is a diffusion process, but when you're talking about the concentration is moving from the low to high, that is against the concentration gradient, energy is required. So yes, this is the active transport. I hope that you have understand this concept, and for this you must further understand this three concept, and inshallah in another video I am just going to explain you further about the need of transport system in the plants, and how they are just changing the concentration, and how they are reacting, how the cells are reacting against this water molecules and the mineral molecules. Thank you so much.